My name is Ash Kalra. I'm a San Jose City Council member for District 2. Recently elected, started... Thank you. Started in January. I'm very proud to be representing the district I grew up in San Jose. And I'm very proud to be the first Indian American to serve on the San Jose City Council. And it's certainly, without the encouragement and support of so many people here in the Indian community, there's no way that I would be standing here before you. So I want to start by introducing some of my council colleagues that are here. First of all, the Mayor Chuck Reed could not be here today. He had to go out of town, but he really did want to be here and wanted to extend his welcome to all of you here at San Jose City Hall. And I'll start at the end there. We have Councilmember Sam Liccardo. I thought we should start with Sam since we are in his district, a downtown district. Next to Sam is Councilmember Nancy Pyle. And Councilmember Kansan Shu. And Councilmember Rose Herrera. I really am honored to be able to honor India's Independence Day. As we know, it's tomorrow, but it's actually the 15th in India, so there's perfect timing. And you know, it's such a great feeling having grown up here in America and having the experience being raised by Indian parents and the experiences that they have relayed to me of our motherland. And the beautiful thing about being American and having the Indian tradition is that you really add so much depth to your life and character to your life by having that. I love the fact that we see so many children here today to understand the importance of not only honoring our country here, the United States of America, of course, but also honoring where our families came from. Earlier this year, India had over 400 million people vote in democratic elections, more than any other time in the history of the planet. And we all know that the United States is the oldest democracy in the world, and so we have a natural bond between our country here and India, not only because it's a country where many of us came from, but because of that bond of democracy and freedom, and how important it is for people to live in a free society. And there are a couple others we'll be introducing in a moment, but right now I just want to talk about something else that's really a great event that has been happening now. This is the 17th year, the Festival of India in Fremont. And in addition to the partnership between San Jose and Pune, India, and the United States, I think there's such a great opportunity that we have here to really build a connection between San Jose and Fremont. Of course, Fremont has a very large and thriving Indian community, and as those of us who grew up here know, going to Fremont has always been a regular tradition for any Indian household because of all the great restaurants and movie theaters and cultural events that occur there. So it's wonderful to have so many of our friends here from Fremont. And of course, the Festival of India is put on by the Federation of Indo-American Associations, FIA, of Northern California. And there are many, many people that we can thank for the continual success of the festival and for the continual success of FIA. But if I had this narrowed down to one person, I would say Dr. Ramesh Chopra. And so at this time, I would ask Mr. Chopra to please join me here at the podium as I'd like to make a special presentation. Now, therefore, Chuck Reed, the Mayor of San Jose, along with myself and all of my council colleagues, do hereby proclaim August 15, 2009 as Indian Independence Day. All the Board of Supervisors signed on to a proclamation honoring India's Independence Day, and at this time I'd like to present it to Dr. Chopra as well. Of course, we have here a dear friend of the Indian community, someone that I know represents her constituents well, and I'm very happy to have her here in San Jose, Senator Ellen Corbett, and I would ask the Senator to say a few words and to make the presentation to Dr. Chopra. Well, whatever you have.
Good evening, everyone. What a beautiful day here in San Jose this evening. Ash, did you arrange for the weather?
Yes.
Okay, good. Very,
I learned that from Forrest Williams.
oh, did you? You did a very good job. Those are the shoes you're filling, right?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, I'm just thrilled to be here for the flag raising this evening and to once again celebrate one of my favorite events throughout the year, the Festival of India. And we've already, of course, heard about this wonderful celebration, and we thank Dr. Japra and the Federation for all the work they've done over these last 17 years to bring this wonderful festival to Fremont. And I'm just honored that I have the opportunity. You know, all of us in Sacramento have districts, and we love our districts, and they're very special to us, and the city council members know that because they love their districts and the people in their districts. And I just always am glad to go to Sacramento and brag about my district because I know I have the very best Senate district in the entire state of California and probably the world because it is so wonderfully and beautifully diverse. And there is just so much going on in this district. And part of that is the energy and the enthusiasm of the Indo-American community. And you mean so much to the district, and you make such a difference. And Ash has already talked about what a big part of the engine of the economy here in Silicon Valley and throughout the state and the country for that matter that emanates right here in the Silicon Valley because of the efforts of the Indo-American community. So thank you so much for sharing all the beautiful, wonderful culture, art, and heritage and everything else that we have here.